Hello guys, hello flight simmers. Welcome back everyone. How's it going folks? Um, Let me quickly dial down that sound. The AI traffic is crazily loud. Okay, I hope it's a bit better now. Right. How's everyone doing today? Hey, hello, welcome. Christian, hi, greetings. Dinesh, welcome to the stream. Richard, welcome. And Majos, hey, how's it going? Let me know if you hear me all right, and also if the sound is okay. I don't know what's going on, but this AI traffic is just, well, it's VATSIM traffic actually, crazily loud on my ears at least. I hope it's better on your end. Max, hi, how's it going? Dinesh asking, can we load fuel using GSX? I don't think so at the moment, at least not progressively. Right, but before heading to the technicals, so here we are sitting at Doha, of course, and the big question first: should we go real time or any other time? Right now, I'm on any other time because I kind of wanted to kick things off in daylight. Oh, it's much quieter over here. That's nice. I wanted to kick things off in daylight. We can also choose to go over to real time, but then of course it will be nighttime. But I'm going to leave that up to you. Actually, I'm happy with both options. Right, and yeah, super exciting, guys. We're flying the 777 in Microsoft Flight Sim. Wow, that has been a hype during the last couple of days, and rightfully so. Crazy to finally get a really good long hauler in the sim, and it's fun. I've done a couple of flights now with the aircraft, and it's really fun indeed. Kind of similar, very close to the P3D version actually, but that's a good thing. But we will talk about that more in detail later on, of course. Right, I believe also at the moment we even have ATC online. I think it's gonna be very busy over at Dubai. Yeah, there's an Emirates 777 coming. Yeah, I think Dubai these days is packed on VATSIM, like literally packed. I've heard people saying there's like 30 minutes delay to even get a clearance, so that's just insane. But yeah, so my original idea was to head over to Dubai, just doing normal ops really. And hey, we have a new sub. Welcome to the club, mate. Yeah, so my idea was to head over to Dubai doing normal ops, and then after the turnaround, head back and have the aircraft actually throw some failures at us. I think it depends on a couple of factors. Depends on if we want to stay on the network, how busy it is, and if you guys actually are interested in seeing some failures, or maybe you just prefer to have normal standard ops back to the way to Doha, and that would also be fine with me, of course. Kirby saying, hey teacher, I've been watching all your 777 videos preparing for the release. Hey, that's nice, and that has been exactly my idea of flying the 777 a lot lately in P3D, because I knew it was going to be very similar to the Microsoft Flight Sim version, and of course it helps getting familiar with an aircraft type. So yeah, very happy to hear that indeed. Right, guys, I think we will not waste a whole lot of time. In fact, we will just kick off with some GSX boarding activity. And yeah, so just as an information, you guys gonna see today's stream at 30 FPS, and that is because I am now using lossless scaling, which is a great program, helping me out a lot with my sim settings. But so I've limited the sim actually to 30 FPS, and then I can upscale it on my screen to 60 FPS. However, it seems to be rather tricky to actually record the upscaled FPS. So yeah, I'm afraid for you guys it's only going to be 30 FPS today, but still it should make for a rather smooth experience, so I don't think it's going to be any issue really. But yeah, So that's what we are running today. I would say let's jump into the flight deck and kick things off. Still loud in here with the AI traffic. I hope it's okay in terms of volumes. I can adjust the sound down if you like, if it's too annoying. Yeah, also we are starting from cold and dark here today. So maybe that's the first thing we should do is actually kick on the battery. Going primary and secondary external power. Emergency lights, nav lights. And this should do the trick for now. And I think we do need to operate some doors as well. Door management. Cargo bulk as well. Right. No, I've flown it in Microsoft Flight Sim already. Yeah, we done this Swiss flight. I partly also did the Cathay flight. Cathay Pacific flight is going to be the next video coming up between Hong Kong and Los Angeles. So I'm working on that one to have it ready by next weekend. And also I've done like a couple of test flights as well, which I've not recorded. Max, yeah, about that, not sure actually. Not sure. Really, for me, it depends more on the aircrafts which are available. So I'm afraid now after the 777 release, the only sort of properly good aircraft to fly in P3D is the 747. A330, I think we're gonna have 3 different A330s before the end of the year in Microsoft Flight Sim. So I'm very much afraid that after that also A330 for P3 is no longer really attractive. And yeah, so I'm afraid it kind of dies out, and it's sad really. I would love to like fly it more and have more up-to-date add-ons on it as well, but yeah, kind of difficult to have. Right, why are the screens not coming to life? It does take a few seconds, but I thought it was a little bit quicker than that. Ah, there they go. Okay, so still self-testing. Yeah, Max, that's right. All good things come to an end. Very well said. Right. What do we need? Seatbelts not yet. Packs can stay off since we are on external air. And yeah, so let's kick things off on the EFB as well. Electronic flight bag, pulling up the sim pre-flight. So our call sign is going to be Qatar 3 Charlie. That seems to be the realistic call sign for this flight. Although to be fair, in real life it's operating during nighttime, during evening hours. Yeah, still a bit unsure what to go. I think it's kind of cool to fly real time, but at the same time I kind of want to have some daylight. Tough choice to make for me at the moment. Alrighty. Checking the weather, all nice here. 340 at 9, okay, 40 degrees. 40 degrees, are you serious? Wow. Yeah, 40 degrees, holy cow. That is hot. And that is real world weather, which means this is even after sunset. 40 degrees. Holy cow, over Dubai, 38 degrees. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Machos, FS Labs A321 and P3 is good. Yes, FS Labs is a tremendously good add-on. I think even FS Labs, I think, is Still #1 add-on out there of all of them actually, including the Microsoft Flight Sim add-ons. It's a really good aircraft. I really hope that FS Labs steps up to the Microsoft Flight Sim game anytime soon, because I'm sure if they will bring a really good product. Even if it's A320, which we already have, but still it's gonna be worth to check out, that's for sure. Okay, QNH 993. Very low QNH. Yeah, Maxo, that's right. With the A380, it's going to be packed even more. That's right. Okay, so let's go FMC. Pause in it. Luckily, I remember to update the ARAC yesterday evening. I often forget to do it, but this time I remembered, and that's quite useful because there was a new one yesterday. Okay, so let's set payload, set fuel. We are on pounds. I am not a fan of that. Aircraft displays kilograms, please. Yeah, should still be set. Select routes. All right. Oh, Kirby, that's interesting. How did you hear about PMDG hiring Quarter-2 Wings guys? Okay, load the route. By the way, is anyone flying along today? Is anybody here at the airport flying along on the network? Okay, route is in there. Of course, it's a very short route. That makes a lot of sense. Let's see. Let's check out the departure ATIS. Okay, we have information India. Runway in use 34 left and 34 right. So I guess we will depart 34 left. Hero enforce. What is hero? H-I-R-O. Okay, interesting. Right, so we have online Hamad Tower on 118525. 118525. Okay, we're gonna tune that in a second. Yeah, so for the departure, yeah, actually let's check out what we have. So 34 left, and first waypoint is Alsem. Now we need to figure out which waypoint or which departure takes us to Alsem. We will get this information from the controller as well, but I always like to be prepared to better understand the instructions we are given. So, luckily, Navigraph has an awesome iOS app, so I can actually check out the charts on my phone, which is really helpful in a way. Okay, so there is an Alsem departure. Not quite sure why. Maybe it's part of a transition. Just getting my my note sheet ready to receive the clearance. All right. If air recruiters from Frankfurt to Singapore, yes, I've actually been on this flight myself in real life. It's really cool. Kind of a long flight, not too long, but just perfect length in my opinion. Did you saw yesterday's crash in Poland? No, what happened in Poland actually? I'm unaware. I saw the tail strike in Milan by the LATAM 777. Yeah, so 747 from PMDG I think is still a long way out. Aviator K, hey, welcome. Okay, what did I want to do? My memory's failing me already. Right, departure. I wanted to check out the departure. Okay, so ALSAM departure is only available from 34 right, so we might be getting 34 right, and then we have the ALSAM departure. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. It's going to be the ALSAM 2 Echo in that case. Righty. Longest 777 so far is between Hong Kong and Los Angeles. I think that was like 13 hours or so. Okay, cargo loading is completed. There are a few more passengers, but I think we might as well call for clearance. And we might as well fire up the APU. Seatbelts coming on. Right. Guys, is there any way to like dial down the AI, like the traffic noise? Hey, Aviation Lenny, servus. If there's any way to dial down that noise, that would be so cool. Three for right actually is going to be a bit of taxi. We have to go around the terminal all the way back there. Yes, oh, okay, I need to check that out. Right. Sound. Other traffic. Yeah, a little bit maybe. Let's try a bit more. Yeah. Oh, nice. That is so good. Thanks, mate. You are saving my ears. All right, let's fetch our clearance, shall we? Oh, almost intercepted someone. Hamad Tower, good evening. Qatari 3 Charlie information India. Stand Charlie 8 is requesting clearance to Dubai. Clear to destination, Alsam to Echo departure, runway 34 right. Maintain altitude 4000, squawk 2705, Qatari 3 Charlie. Affirm 2705, Qatari 3 Charlie. Oh, 2605, apologies, Qatari 3 Charlie. Wilco, Qatari 3 Charlie. Right, 2605. There we go. Wait, you can't hear Microsoft Flight Sim VATSIM sounds. I think Microsoft Flight Sim sounds are actually the traffic sounds. You should be able to hear that, right? Yeah, sound should be transmitted. Oh, you can't hear neither of them. Okay, let's. I'm gonna try and fix that. Okay, let me know if you hear something now. Still not? What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I'm using OBS, Streamlabs OBS. Now you can, okay. Yeah, it's loud, right? It's super loud, and that's the traffic. Okay, luckily we fixed that. I wasn't aware, sorry. It should be loud. Alright, let me know if it works like relative my voice versus the sounds. Okay, so we got departure 34 right, Alsam 2 Echo, and for the arrival, quickly looking at VATSIM. Yeah, so it's gonna be 30 left, and we have the what is it? The routing.
Qatar for Mike 1 rate 3 forward.
Tosna.
Continue taxi left on Bravo, right Alpha 4 Echo 4 stand Charlie.
Wait, Tosna? Oh no, sorry, that was for the alternate. Blue tap.
Qatar for Mike, taxi Bravo, Alpha 4 Echo 4 and Charlie 1 3.
Right, activate, performance. Oh, now it's getting a bit more silent, perfect. Okay, zero fuel weight, 195.4, 270 only today. Short flight, of course. Cosmetics 80, that looks very good. Lex wind data.
Hotel, parking position with engines down, stand Charlie 6. Thank you very much for ATC. You wish you a pleasant evening.
Thank you very much for flight.
And we still need to dial 4,000. 4,000 and 336 on the heading. 336 like that. Oh, Oliver, you just did it. Oh, nice. That's cool. Hope you enjoyed it. Is it very busy at Dubai? I guess it is, right? Okay, should we do some performance calculations? Runway 34 right, import from aircraft. Now it's cooling down 38 degrees, okay. Right, takeoff 253, and that seems reasonable. Of course, a lot of D-rate since we're super light. So thrust limit, takeoff 253, takeoff flap 5, and that's 145, 48, 153. Nice and easy. 153, flight directors, LNAV, VNAV. Oh, straight in on fine. Oh, perfect. Wait, there's a mod to remove the hand? Okay. I don't mind it. I mean, it is a little bit creepy. A little bit creepy, but it's okay. I've seen worse. Okay, guys. Are we... Fairly quick setup so far. Usually we take much longer on the live streams, but today I feel like we are very quick, which is a good thing. Let's close all the doors. Ethan is inbound from Amsterdam right now as Qatari 3-1 Yankee. Nice. Enjoy the rest of the flight and hopefully you have a nice landing into Doha. Thanks, Oliver. I appreciate it. Okay, arm all the doors. Then we have primary external power coming off. Packs are coming on. Ground operations. Still getting used to the EFB menu and everything. Release jetway, release ground power, release air conditioning unit. We need to run the pre-flight checklist. Oxygen. Well, I have my window in my room opened, so that's all the oxygen I need for this flight. Flight instrument 064, and altimeter is 9994, 9994, 9994. Guys, one thing I just entirely forget every time I fly this, we need to check the tires, right? It's really a thing now to check the tires. Oh yeah, this one looks a little bit worn down, right? This looks pretty bad. Actually, I have no idea what's bad and what's good. It just looks worse than the other ones. And this one up here as well. Interesting. Has any one of you tried doing the tire change? Oh, they can actually burst? Even if you like have no failures armed, they can burst? That's crazy. Hey King Reed, how's it going? Okay, is this like bad, or are we still okay? Oh, we also have a bad front tire. Should we maybe try like that, and then we change them over at in Dubai? Oh, okay. Alright, let's take it like this, and then potentially we can switch them in Dubai. That's kind of a fun thing to do anyway. Right. Hydraulics, fuel pumps, beacons. We need to put this on TA only. Other than the tires, are we looking good out here? Yes, we are looking good. We just need to get rid of the chocks. Do we have the parking brake set? Yes, we do. Perfect. Okay. Prepare for pushback and departure. We will run the before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP is set B2 153, heading 336, altitude 4000. Takeoff speeds 145, 48, 53. CD pre-flight completed trim. I always forget that. Needs to be 5.0. Oh, flight control. Okay, so trimming it up a bit.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
5.0. Taxi and takeoff briefing. Yeah, we still get taxi instructions later on. Beacons are on. Perfect. Nice. Full ATC at Dubai. That's what I like to hear. Perfect. It's GSX. Yo mate, where are you going? Why is she leaving us?
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
How can you possibly insert the bypass pin back there? Yeah, she's checking the tires, making me aware that they are crap. Nice, I love it. From the outside, these two look absolutely identical, but on the FB they were actually marked as having very different use. All right. Qatari 3 Charlie, stand Charlie 8, requesting pushback and engine start.
Qatari 3 Charlie, stand Charlie 8, pushing out through, facing south on taxi.
Facing south on, please confirm that was whiskey for Qatari 3 Charlie.
Taxi whiskey 1.
Whiskey 1, Qatari 3 Charlie. Okay, facing south, whiskey 1. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I hope it's fine. I should be fine. Nose right facing south. I hope it's on whiskey 1.
Release parking brakes, please.
Righty.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
So actually on a recent flight I did, I saved the flight in between, picked it up at a later point in time, and landing at the destination I actually had no brakes. There was some issue with the hydraulic system after saving and loading the flight. I hope it was related to saving and loading the flight. I hope it's not a general bug we experience in the PMDG, but it shouldn't be. Okay guys, should we fire up the beautiful and mighty GE90s? Let's go for it, starting with number 1. And I do have a nice view for this one. There we go. Okay, so the more I use the plane, the sim, the more they get worn down. But I guess that's really linked to the specific airframe, right? Short fine was pushed to Toga. Yeah, you know what? It's like typically PMDG. They have perfect products when they release, but on this one, there actually have been a few little bugs. I think it's not a big issue. I mean, as long as they go ahead and fix the bugs, and I think they have like put out like 2 or 3 updates since the release, so that's plenty. They're working on it, but yeah, there have been a couple of bugs. Bear Aviator, hey, was geht? Greetings to Berlin, I assume. Yeah, so sounds in my opinion still a little bit muted here on the cabin view at least.
Unlocking gear.
So when I bought the plane and first installed it, I was actually quite disappointed by those wing textures. And the things I believe those are actually linked to the texture resolution you have dialed in your Microsoft Flight Sim settings. So then I dialed it up 1 notch, and then it looked a little bit better. But still, I'm not a huge fan of this look. Comparing it to the Phoenix. Phoenix is much more detailed in that regard. But I've actually mentioned it on the PMDG forum, and they said, yeah, it's been a choice for performance to have not the best textures here on the wing. In order to save on VRAM, which I do get. Performance is super important, especially on a plane like this, but yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this, I really love the wing view on every airplane, and this is like throwing me off a little bit.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Okay, we have 2 good engine starts. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Packs should come off in a second. That should be fine. RTO, flap 5. Trim is set. We do a quick flight control check. Full left, full right, full up, full down, and full left and full right. Sweet. Checklist. Anti-ice, certainly not required with 38 degrees outside. Recall is checked. Flight control checked. Ground equipment is clear. Okay, now I need to get ready for this taxi instruction. Qatar 3 Charlie requesting taxi.
Qatar 3 Charlie, taxi via Whiskey 1, right Juliet, right Sierra, hold short, taxi right Charlie.
Whiskey 1, Juliet and Sierra, and hold short of taxiway Charlie, Qatar 3 Charlie. Right. Taxi lights. And off we go. So this is gonna be a bit of a scenic tour around the airfield now.
Sonata Tower, Tar 422, we have information India looking to pick up an IFR clearance to Iceland.
Destination call and just repeat your call, please.
Qatar 422.
Qatar 422, clear to destination, and 34 right.
Bear Aviator, no, I actually did not.
Maintain altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 2677.
Actually did not. I know there's a decent use case for explain. But to be honest, I feel like having 2 sims, that is enough. It's like even in maintenance terms, right? You have to install updates. You have to make sure your GSX profiles are installed, and loads of this like small maintenance things. And then of course you have to buy the sceneries and the aircrafts. So I feel like having 2 sims is enough. I did actually consider to get X-Plane 12, but once it released, it really did not sort of catch my attention. If it would turn out to be like really great, then I would have gone for it. But yeah. Yeah, exactly, storage as well. I was even expecting a little bit more traffic here on at Doha even. Okay, so we take a right-hand turn on Juliet. Cabin is ready, that's very nice. I feel like compared to the P3D version, the Microsoft Flight Sim version requires less engine power to taxi, which might be related to sort of the ground friction models. So the 2 sims are most likely different in that regard. Actually quickly checking out the cabin. Sometimes the liveries come with a custom interior. Not this one. Although the screen I think is custom. Certainly not the Q suite. Oh, is that Sierra? No. Oh, we have to go way further. Okay, never mind. I feel like this taxi out to the runway is taking us equally long as the actual flight. Okay, this is Sierra. Okay, do I think if P3D has better physics than Microsoft Flight Sim? No, I don't. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to tell anyway because I'm not a real-world pilot. But I feel like P3D has almost no physics at all. So I think Microsoft Flight Sim is more realistic in that regard. One example is the ground effect, right? So during the flare here in Microsoft Flight Sim, you can certainly feel the ground effect. And not so in P3D. Man, Man, imagine this airport at a VATSIM event. I really need to come back here when there's a big event going on. Banana Man, hey, how's it going? Just seeing the pen right here. This has the normal PMDG. I think this is also customizable when you create a livery.
Qatar 3 Charlie, continue taxi on Sierra, right Charlie, hold the point Alpha 2, right 34, right.
Say again the holding point for Qatar 3 Charlie, please.
Hold the point Alpha 2, right 34, right.
Okay, Sierra and Charlie to Alpha 2, holding point 34 right, Qatar 3 Charlie. Okay, Sierra and Charlie. That is interesting. This one, wait, yeah, this one does not exist on the charts. Yeah, definitely not. It's a rather new scenery. I'm surprised that it's apparently outdated already. Yeah, it feels like it's only us, but I think there's one or two other people. Yeah, look, there to the right, it's even 3. Okay, so a few more. Okay, so we have Alpha 2 holding point, which means I technically need to recalculate. But I'm not sure if I have the data. Can we wait, is there even a way in here to adjust it? Runway length, I guess. Oh, now I need to find the proper length. Now I need to find the proper length. Okay, let's see. Okay, 3-4 right, Alpha 2 in feet is gonna be 13996. Yeah, okay, calculate. Okay, let's see, should be the same really. Yeah, 53, takeoff 5, 140. Okay, so now it's 144 apparently. 140 at 153. It's not a big shorting, just a very short. Oh, how to get rid of that? Okay. I'm quickly pulling up the chart again. So we do have speed constraint to 30 initially. That's something to keep in mind. Alright, before takeoff checklist, flaps 5 are set. This, going the wrong way, this comes up to TARA. What's my favorite plane? All-time favorite is gonna be the A340. In terms of sim favorites, I will actually go with the 777. What's going on? There we go. 777. I like the Phoenix as well. I really love the FS Labs. So those are my favorite ones. Yeah, Christian. Oh, feels like we are there any minute now. Okay, so climbing out to 500 feet only, and then there's a slight right-hand turn with a speed constraint of 230 knots.
Qatar 3 Charlie, V Alpha 2, runway 34 right, wind 004 knots, to clear for takeoff.
By Alpha 2, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff, Qatar 2 Charlie. Correction, 3 Charlie. Getting things mixed up. Alright, guys. We are ready to rock and roll. Landing lights, strobes. Traffic as well. I don't think we need weather or terrain. Nice. This is really cool. Okay, let's try to get a good line up. Alrighty, guys. Clock. And let's go. Where do we stabilize, by the way? Is it 40%? I think it's 40% on the Gs. Okay, stable. Takeoff. Thrust ref. Toga toga. LNF VNF armed.
80 knots.
Checked. That's gonna be a quick one.
V1.
Rotate. Let's go flying. Okay, careful not to tail strike it. Looking good. We're airborne.
Rate of climb.
Gear is coming up. Nice. I like the wing flex. Wing flex is really nicely modeled. Oh.
Qatar 3 Charlie airborne, contact Doha control 135725.
135-725 for Qatar 3 Charlie. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Right, let's go autopilot since we need to be with the controller.
2 requesting a clearance to Dubai with Pilot.
135-725, I think it was.
2 clear to Dubai, runway 34.
Oh, flaps up. Ah, that's quick. That is quick today. Doha control, good evening. Qatari 3 Charlie passing 3000.
Qatari 3 Charlie, good evening. Doha identified. Climb unrestricted, flight level 230, direct Alpha.
Climb unrestricted, flight level 230 and direct Alsam, Qatari 3 Charlie. Right, 230 and direct Alsam, that's a nice shortcut. I like that, unrestricted. Speed 250. Yeah, there's the airfield. Nice. Nice, what a magnificent aircraft. Machos, no, not yet. I was I was trying to get us airborne as soon as possible. I will take a second during the cruise now. Unrestricted, I believe, means there's no speed or altitude constraints, which would be there if you were to fly the actual departure route as it is depicted on the charts. Then there would be speed and altitude constraints, but we got relieved of that. Right, after takeoff checklist, all green.
Qatar 3 Charlie, speed 300 knots.
Say again, please, for Qatari 3 Charlie.
Speed 300 knots.
Speed 300 knots, Qatari 3 Charlie. Okay, 300. I need to dial up the ATC sounds relative to my sim. Okay, let's see if this works better. Okay, 10,000 feet, lights off. Taxi as well, of course. Kind of crazy that they actually flying the short flight with a 777. Alright, so you're saying Poland crash. I will look it up. Holy cow, that looks crazy. What happened there? But is it was it a fighter jet or something? We have what is it, Celiers? Hope I'm saying that correct. Hey, how's it going? And Yusuf, hey. Welcome. I'm doing good, thanks. How are you doing? Oh, it was an acrobatic aircraft? Yeah, that looks pretty fatal. Alright, so let's see, we have... Oh yeah, that's nice. So we have center controller Dubai, we have approach controller and a ground controller. Nice. Yeah, arrival runway 30 left. The RS is silent, so it's Chilier. Chilier? Chili? Okay. How much time is it to Dubai? That's a good question. Let me figure out. Actually, can limit our. Oh! 0? I'm quite sure that's a bug. It should not go to 0, should it? Oh no. Speed 300. Now it looks better, 1500, yeah. Yeah, so I just need to make sure we have the arrival route fairly figured out. Yeah, it's gonna be very short. Okay, 1000 to go. Vertical speed 1000. Right, so next page. Flight plan. VTAP. Yeah, I think that looks good actually. There was a transition to choose. Wonder what that is doing. There's an all-dot transition, but we're anyway flying through all-dot, aren't we? Oh yeah, okay, so there's the, I got it. So we need to go arrival, 3 right, U-dot, like that. Yeah, then we will probably get shortcut onto final, 30 right, sorry, 30 left of course. Easy. As easy as that. Oh guys, I got a question for you. Where does Qatar usually park in Dubai? Does anyone happen to know? Again, then minimum for 30 left is going to be 260. Minimums barrow. Almost. Oh, come on, 2. .60 like that. ATC on Dubai, yeah, plenty. We got center controller approach and ground at the moment. Right, so how long does it take? We arrive at 14:51 sim time. Now it's 14:08, so that's still about 40 minutes to go. But I do expect some serious shortcut on the final, and also I think this does not factor in our current speed, which is 300, although that is pretty close. Oh, are we gonna stay at flight level 230? I guess we do. We go 0.69, and then we can actually go back to VNAV. Nice. Concourse D, as in Delta, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think all the others are actually Emirates. Can actually pull up. Oh, sorry, that was me accidentally hitting my disconnect button on the Yoke. You can also pull up some charts on here.
Qatar 3 Charlie 132-150, good night.
What did you say? Say again, please, for Qatar 3 Charlie.
Contact 132-150, good night.
132-150, Qatar 3 Charlie, good night. Oh, that was quick.
LR52, good evening, radar check.
5x5.
13215. 13215.
Lufthansa 386, contact Doha Control 135.725, bye-bye. Lufthansa 386, wake up.
Lufthansa is asleep.
Lufthansa 386. Alright, great, thank you.
UAE radar, good evening, Qatari 3 Charlie, speed 300, flight level 230.
Qatari 3 Charlie, identified flight level 230, expect runway 30 left for arrival, VUTEP 3 Charlie.
Expecting runway 30 left, VUTEP 3 Charlie, Qatari 3 Charlie.
Sorry, 2 Charlie, what's your indicator there, Scoot?
300 knots, Qatari 3 Charlie.
Sorry, 3 Charlie, okay, maintain 300 for now.
Maintaining speed 300, Qatari 3 Charlie. Oh, it's confusing. It's VUTEP 3 Charlie, Qatari 3 Charlie. Lot of 3 Charlies. Hey Daniel, asking, do you think an i5-12-400F RX 660 8GB? Or hard to say. I think it can run it, but if I were you, I would consider to go a little bit higher in terms of specs. I mean, the i5, I'm not sure. Regarding the newer generations, I don't know. I would typically try to get an i7 or i9. I don't know AMD graphic cards myself. I've never used it, but I know that 8GB of VRAM is tight. Is quite tight for Microsoft Flight Sim.
Etihad 221, taxi the Lima 2 Hotel Charlie to holding point Delta 10.
No, I don't have explain at all. Yeah, I have 12 gigs of VRAM, and I even would wish I had a little bit more.
Emirates Raider, Assalamu alaikum, Kuwaiti 672, 10,000 feet for flight level 150.
Kuwaiti 672, welcome back, climb level 360.
Climb flight level 360.
Henry Avery, would love to see you doing a flight from Dhaka or into Dhaka using 777-300.
Emirates 921, climb level 360.
Climb level 360.
Dhaka, okay, I need to check it out.
Emirates 216, altitude now 10,000 feet to be leveled by VUTEP.
10,000 by VUTEP, Emirates 216.
Right, so next one's gonna be Dubai arrival. Let's pre-tune it. That's gonna be 1249.
Emirates 369, contact Dubai approach 124.9, reduce speed 210 knots.
Approach 124.9, speed 210, Emirates 369, Tango 7, assalamu alaikum.
Delta 3047, monitoring income.
Oh, it's in Bangladesh, okay. Oh, is it frozen? I hope it's not frozen. At least on my end, everything looks good.
Emirates 216, confirm you're descending to 10,000.
Yes, I'm descending now and that's 216.
Guys, you're still there?
Center, this is Delta 3047, climbing to 15,000 feet. I was having some issues earlier, that's why I'm kind of low right now, but I'm climbing now.
Was that Delta?
Yeah, affirm.
Okay, Delta 3047, climb 330, flight level 330.
230, you say? 347?
Climb flight level 330.
330, alright, 347, thank you.
Okay, stream is working fine. Wow, you guys got me scared there.
Flight Emirates 369, I'm with you, British closing.
Emirates 269, continue to send altitude 6,000 feet.
6,000 Emirates 369.
Okay, we have 22 miles to top of descent. Good time to pull up the descent checklist to recall. Yes, checked, notes checked, auto brake. We are super light. We do make quick turnaround, so I'm actually considering auto brake 2. Landing en route. 30 left.
All stations, UAE is shutting down. Over to Unicom 12.8, bye bye.
Oh no, he's shutting down.
See ya.
So auto brake 2, we anyway need to go all the way to the end. So auto brake 2 is set. Landing at rear minimums. It's to flap 25 even, and that's the first time I'm trying that one. Usually I do flaps 30. Yeah, let's do flaps 25. Why not? And approach briefing. Let's call it complete. And I am considering to actually go right over to approach.
Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
Or is everyone shutting down now? I don't know. Oh, what a bad timing. Everyone is shutting down. No! Guess we're too late. Alright, now my sound died. Oh no, I paused. Oh gosh, I was like, what the hell is going on? Yeah. Happens to the best. Okay, so everyone's shutting down. We still have ground online, 11835. .5 11835 is pre-selected. Alright, let's see how busy the approach is. I guess it's gonna be fun. without ATC, but there's still a lot of traffic. Not sure. Okay, so you did auto brake 2 in the A350 and I stopped way before kilo 8, which is what they like. Auto brake 2 with aisle reverse, yeah. Okay, kilo 8, I need to check where that is. Kilo 8, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's an insanely long runway. 4.4 kilometers. Yeah, okay. That will be easy. We just vacate the runway to the left and then just taxi up on kilo, and then we are pretty much at the stance. Right, I wanted to actually check out some charts. 30 left, and we're flying the VATSIM 3 Charlie. Airport parking charts. Delta, okay. Right, so VATSIM 3 Charlie, which is the one up here, 12,000 below at 230, 11,000 below at 230, 7,000 below. And then we can turn as early as ULDOT, I guess, depending on the traffic situation, of course. Yeah, ULDOT, and that's still 15 miles, so that's plenty. That is plenty indeed, okay. And 30 left. In case of a missed approach, up to Delta Bravo 707 max 210 knots, then on track 284 to ECNOT, hold at 3000. Once on the airport, we vacate kilo 8 or kilo 6, and then just shooting up kilo, and then taking a stand on Concourse Delta, which will be any of those. As easy as that. Okay, so every time they're saying kilo 8, but towers off to spectator. Yeah, exactly. On Unicom it doesn't really matter a whole lot. And now ground is off as well, by the way. Aviation TR, hey! What up, bro? Danke dir, auch schönes Wochenende. Not gonna lie, this feels like a surprisingly long flight. I did a test flight the other day, the other way, going from Dubai to Doha, and of course departing 30 right and then landing on the 3-4 in Doha. It's more of a direct way. You don't have to like circle around the both airfields. Yes, that's right, Max. I am German. I always thought it's quite clear to hear in my accent. Yeah, sure thing, Bear Aviator. Yeah, to all of you guys, feel free to send me friend requests. I typically accept all of them. I think it's just fun to to have those the green aircrafts on the map and see sort of which where the friends of the channel are flying and what kind of routes they are up to. It's crazy how VATSIM is still packed with aircraft, but it gets more diverse now. I feel like the share of 777 is sort of regulating again, but it's still a lot of 777s around, of course. Oh, we got the latest META, that's beautiful, OMDB. 160 at 3. Oh, okay, so we have it. We actually have a tiny tailwind component. Cavalcade 38 degrees, 9994. Actually, need to tune that 9994. Oh, and that was quick. No. 9994 is set. What I'm looking for, performance. Here it's 30 at 4, 340 at 6. Why is it so different? Oh, that's takeoff. Disregard. 160 at 3, you are correct. Tiny bit of a tailwind even. Right, so now slowing down to 230 according to the speed constraints. Saprotech, guten Abend. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Some Germans speak without German accent. Yeah, but only one or two of them. Usually they can't hide it. Henry, you're watching Captain Canada. Yeah, is he flying in like real time, or is he accelerating the flight? Right, so that's also a bit strange. Is the aircraft supposed to do that? Is the aircraft supposed to go below the VNAV path? Oh, you're saying Simbrief is more accurate? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I haven't tested Simbrief for the 777 yet. But I feel like PMDG would put in realistic calculations. I would be surprised if not. Oh, flying real-time long-haul live stream, yeah. To be honest, I really wish I had the time to do that. It's not right with the altitude, right? I don't think it's supposed to do that. And we are on LNAV and VNAV, so I don't know, unless I'm completely missing something right now, I don't think it should do it. Big Johnson saying for DXB it's completely normal to fly under ILS. You mean on the final approach, or do you mean right now? Yeah, okay, they will vector me below, that's okay, but like just right now, because I have been on VNAV all the way, and we have been aircraft descended below the VNAV path. That's what I don't understand. You have a problem importing sim brief. It's actually quite simple. You go into the, is it the Flight Operations Center? I think it is. So go into the Flight Operations Center. There's a option somewhere to put in your sim brief ID, and then it's all automatical from there. It's actually super easy. Or is it in the EFB? Wait, maybe it's in here. Yeah, sim brief alias. Enter it in here, and then you should be fine. Nothing else to do. No, Aviator TR, I'm not a pilot, not a real world pilot, no.
Nearby traffic area into 919 is switching to ILS 30 right to flight traffic.
Average, how many miles out are you?
We're quite far out, not on the ILS, just advising area into 919.
Okay, I'm altimeter set 994.
Dubai traffic in those 211, stay up, taking off 371.
Oh, it's importing the route but adding a hold. Interesting. Depends on the route as well. I think if it imports the arrival as well, some arrivals actually do end in a hold. Is it my main job? You mean like being a flight sim streamer? No. No, not at all. I wish it were. But YouTube is not quite paying that much. Yeah, I'm a real sim pilot. Certified and qualified sim pilot.
Traffic America 269, active my final way.
Yeah, so terrain's still looking shitty. I think that's also FPS tuning it down a little bit, yeah. I think we can dial it up, wait a minute.
Kenya 3101 frequency.
What do I need? Objects, level of
traffic, 508,
detail. Let's go 50 at least. Okay, some more stuff loading in.
Dubai traffic, M77 Quebec, Foxtrot 27 starting pushback, Dubai traffic.
Okay, we need to go flaps 1, guys. Pretty high up still, but flap 1 is required to meet the speed constraint of 210. I want to move up a little bit. I want to have a better view on the city. Yeah, so it's not loading very far out at the moment, but that's okay. I mean, I am running a steady FPS at the moment, so let's try. Let's try to dial it up a little bit. Another 777, I suppose. Emirates 777 departing. Okay. Now it's getting a bit interesting because we need to make sure not to
Dubai traffic, M50 is clear from runway 30 right, Dubai.
Oh wow, there's two guys in front of me. As long as they are not shortcutting, we can also not shortcut. Where are they? I can't see it. Yeah, so I'm afraid we need to go the
Emirates 470 on final runway 30 left.
I'm afraid we need to go the full arrival. Abderrahman, hey, good evening. How's it going? Oh, you fly back to Doha with me. Nice. Very cool.
Traffic Emirates 65 Delta, starting position stand, Delta 8, Dubai.
I will try to make the turnaround as quick as possible in order to not blow up the stream time too much. So let's see, now it's 1832 Zulu. Maybe we can aim to get out from the stand, start the pushback at I don't know, 19 Zulu, or is that too quick? I guess, nah, never mind. I think we still fly for another 15 minutes if it goes on like that. Yeah, we arrive at 51. Okay, so then we are at the stand. Oh no, never mind. That's sim time. Disregard. Quite close to reality though. Yeah, anyhow, I'm just gonna do very quick, you know, like loading and stuff. Should not take a lot of time for the turnaround. Yeah, 1920. I think that's more realistic, yes. When is my next stream? I don't know actually. I kind of come up with the streams rather spontaneously whenever I feel like I have a free evening to spend. But next Saturday, of course, there's going to be a new full flight video flying the Cathay Pacific from Hong Kong to Los Angeles. And then after that, I don't know actually. Have not made many plans after that. Right, so they are going into the turn now. They could have. Oh man, I could even. I can be very mean and just squeeze in between. They're like 15 miles out, but I'm not going to do that. That's kind of a shitty move to do. Big Johnson, I use both the lossless scaling and frame gen. It's amazing, 60 FPS constant. Yeah. So what I did, I used to run frame generation, but frame generation eats a lot of VRAM, and since I only have 12 gigabytes, I'm actually not using frame gen any longer, but I'm only using lossless scaling, and that's perfect. Like for me, that's a game changer, really. It's brilliant. Even though now I'm actually not using it, I feel like the 30 FPS we get right now, it works like a charm. I got so used to flying 60 FPS, but now having it at 30 and it runs so smooth, I'm considering to even leave it here for the long run. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful nighttime land, not nighttime landing, but evening landing.
Traffic area into 919 at 25 miles out, ILS 30 right, Dubai traffic.
Dubai traffic, number 77 Quebec, Zulu, Lima 3 and Mike, 14.30 right, Dubai traffic.
Okay, so someone said he's aligned for 30 right. And that's an Air India, and then there's another 777. I don't know. Hard to judge from Volanta. By the way, guys, anyone tried the MD-11? I was for a brief moment I was considering to get it, but then I watched the stream, and that did not look good at all. It was so buggy. It flew like shit. And I think they are charging a rather high price for that, so I'm out. And on top, it's like it's hardly flown by any airlines right now. I think there's only very few FedEx or UPS freighters left, but they are also being sourced out at the moment. Jeez, this arrival is so long. We are out in no man's land. Wow, look at the light though. Nice. Beauty of Microsoft Flight Sim. That's what you don't get in P3D. So how many miles are we out now? Like 30 or something? I don't know, like 1 million miles out. So all dot is 15. Oh no, all dot is 15, so that's 19, 23, 27 miles out. Mourinho, hey bro. Max, no, actually Lufthansa sourced them out. They are no longer flying the MD-11. Wait, why is he now 5 miles in front of me? Was he there before? Yeah, never mind, it's okay. Zero, how long is the flight from Doha to Dubai? I feel like it's an extremely short flight. I think technically it is a really short flight. For me, it right now feels like we have been airborne since hours. Hey, we got a new sub. Welcome to the club, mate. 5 miles, I might need to slow down. Dubai traffic, Qatari 3 Charlie is 20 miles out, ILS 30 left, Dubai traffic.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 65 Delta lining up, take that line to the right, goodbye.
Let's slow down a bit more. Flap 5. I want to keep a certain distance to the preceding aircraft, that's why. So what's happening with the Lufthansa A380s? I heard that they now have about 4 in operation, the rest are still on storage and flying again. I think they are reactivating more of them, yes. As far as I know, they will reactivate some more. Do not forget the clock. You fly for charity. Yeah, man. Charity flyer. You think YouTube would pay me more if I actually log the time? Yeah, man. 25 in Europe, 40 in the Middle East. You know, in my room here, when I run my computer, of course, it gets very hot in here. So right now I have 27.5 in my room. Do I prefer Airbus or Boeing? Why? Oh, hard one. Really, really hard one. Oh gosh, I don't think I can actually answer that question. No, I can't answer. I think both of them are good. You know, when you're like at the airport and you're an F-geek and then you hear some random people saying, oh, you know what, I'm never gonna board a Boeing again, it's gonna kill us and stuff like this, and I'm, nah. I can't cope with that stuff. No, I think both of them build beautiful aircrafts. I don't really have a preference between the two of them. $22.9 right now. That's nice and cool. Alrighty. Trying to carry even less speed. I was looking for something. What was it? Ah, go around altitude. 3000. Okay, nice. Taxi turn. Let's do it right now. We might as well get this out of the way. Pulling up the landing checklist for later on. Yeah, we are keeping a steady 5 miles to the preceding aircraft, so that should be fine. Dubai traffic. Qatar 3 Charlie is 9 miles out. ILS 30 left. Dubai traffic.
2500.
Yeah, A330-200 also very nice, and for Boeing 747-77 Whiskey, yes. I would very much agree with that. I like the A340 as well, but unfortunately we do not have a good sim aircraft for A340, which is really a pity. I would love to have one. Right, get down. Flaps 20. Updating the speed, 143 plus 5 makes it 148. Flap 25. Oh, that didn't catch. There we go. Flap 25. I hope he's not taking too long on the runway. Alright guys. Worst thing that can happen at this point is we need to go into go around because of preceding aircraft. But he's 4 miles. It should be good enough to get vacated. When flying offline and you have AI traffic, you need to have much more space. But typically guys on VATSIM are really fast. Wow, that's beautiful evening lighting we chose by pure chance here. Hey Yannick, welcome, just in time for the landing.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 77, Quebec departing 30 right and Vic 7 Foxtrot departure, Dubai traffic.
Alright, so at the moment no wind at all, 40 degrees outside air temperature. So who's gonna go for the walk around at these temperatures? I think we need to send our virtual first officer. Still a tiny bit low, but just really a tiny bit.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Why are we so high? It's strange.
50. Light slow. 20. 10.
And come on. There we are, touchdown. And reverse normal. Wow, is the ILS out of line and the Papis as well? That's been really strange. Okay, manual braking. Not sure why, but the aircraft is not really decelerating. Oh, that's Kilo 8, okay. Could have gone further. Yeah, ILS is broken, right? ILS was telling us complete nonsense. Kenya Airways 777, nice. Dubai traffic, Qatari 3 Charlie, runway 30 left is vacated. Dubai traffic. Oh, I hate it when the ILS is broken. I feel like the landing has still been okay. We have actually been kind of a far landing, way beyond the like the main touchdown marker. But I do like to blame that on the ILS. Yeah, Yannick, good point. I was like in the last moment there, I was thinking the same. But I couldn't even imagine that the ILS is broken on this one. The scenery has been around for so long, and it actually got an update a couple of days ago. So that really surprises me. Right, auto brake. Auto brake was very weak as well. Very weak in my opinion. That's strange. Okay, let's fire up the APU. Yeah, well, 177, I take that. It's not too bad. Nice, this looks really good. Oh, strobes.
30 track mark.
Alright guys, so the choice is still yours. Do you want failures on the way back, or do you want just regular normal operations? At the moment there's no ATC online, so when flying on Unicom I think failures are okay. If we completely lose control of the aircraft, there's nobody to be really angry of us. Failures, okay. That's a majority. Nice. Do you have plan to fly to LTAC? Which airport is that? Help me out. I do not know which one that is. Oh, Yannick is saying no failures, okay. Ankara, okay. Yeah, maybe. I don't think I ever flew to Ankara, so maybe that's a nice one. Okay, how about that, what is it, C58 over there? Charlie 50... Oh, it's not available. For whatever reason, let's take 57 then. Right, taxi lights off. Oh. Oh. Yeah, right, they actually fly the 777s on these short routes, right? It's actually very cool. Cool thing to do, a short 777 flight. Oh, wrong key. There we go. Alright guys, let's see how quick we can do a turnaround. I think we can aim for the pushback at 10 past. Wow, we're getting very close to that pushback tug. Okay, parking brake is set. Engines left and right shut off. Hydraulics off. Fuel pumps off. Beacons, seat belts. That's that. Nice. First flight of the day is completed. 2000 and stand by. Like that. Cool. Deporting. Ground ops. Set chocks. Ground power. No, air conditioning, ground power. Is jetway connecting? Yeah, okay. Wow, look at that, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think we can actually switch over to reworld time as well, then we have a nighttime flight back to Doha. Cargos are open as well. Nice, nice, nice. Left 5 can also be opened. Yeah. Triple turnarounds normally take 1 to 1.5 hours. 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Turning around a long-haul aircraft always, it's a pretty lengthy process. But I think doing a 2-hour turnaround in the sim is it's not really too exciting. Okay, we shall continue. Where do we continue with the flight plan? So, what's the flight number for the way back? Qatar 1015. Operating call sign Qatar 69 Hotel. Right. So I'm just doing sim brief at the site. Alternate Abu Dhabi, yeah, sure, why not? Sim out of runway 30 right, I guess is still in order. Okay. I can also give you the exterior view, of course, while waiting here. Okay, 69 Hotel, flight level 260 on the way back. That is filed. I will update the overlay. I like that. Oh, you think 1 to right? I don't know. VATSIM is still coming in on the 30. Wow! Look at how the shadow is disappearing. Sorry, the sunlight. Wow, that was quick.
Traffic Emirates 804, ILS 30 left, 9 miles, caution the wake turbulence behind Dubai traffic.
Nice. Okay, guys, let's go. Nighttime. Yeah, Dubai at night, not too bad. Not too bad. What are they using in real world right now? Which runway? Now, also real world is still the 30s. So let's go 30. It's also shorter for our flight. I need light. Light. Dome light. Logo lights as well. Yes. Nice. Oh, external power, of course. Interesting how they are deboarding a lot fewer people than we actually boarded in the first place. Let's make it a little bit cooler in the cabin. Even a bit more, maybe down to 22. Yeah. It's creeping up. Do we not have external air? I thought I connected external air. Air conditioning unit, yeah, it's actually
Dubai traffic, Emirates
connected.
804, 4 miles final, 30 left, Dubai.
Lufthansa 001, no, you are lucky today. We are actually heading back to Doha. Okay, so FPS are coming down a little bit, and I think my best guess it's GSX, the airport walkers. Although it's kind of cool to see them go up the escalator as well. Nice. Right. EFB home. Request new data from SimBrief. Qatar 69 Hotel. Going from Dubai to Doha. Alternate is Abu Dhabi. Departure wind 160 at 3. That's still the same. Cavalcade 38 degrees. Arrival 37 degrees, 340 at 6. So the way back will be much faster since we have a much more direct route to fly. Pause in it. Route requests. Set payloads. Set fuel. Select route. See, just 217 nautical miles. That's very short. Did I hear you on my frequency 2 days ago in Cologne? No, I'm afraid that... no, 2 days ago in Cologne, no, that was actually not me. Okay, route is in here.
Kilo 8, runway clear, Dubai traffic.
Departure 30 right. On, now I didn't look it up. Let's see. Navix 3 Foxtrot, is that right? Navix 3 Foxtrot, that looks good. Departure, arrival. ILS 34 left on the... oh, it's a direct coming from Lakma. Oh boy, so I need to check the charts. I don't know. Search arrival route. So there's Alcan. Tosna maybe is a good option. Anyway, maybe we'll hear you on the frequency in Frankfurt, soon getting my apron endorsement. Oh, nice! Congrats, man. Yeah, so cool. I mean, Frankfurt I fly out of or into quite regularly. Yeah, that would be cool. If you do recognize my voice, then let me know. That would be fun. What's your favorite sim? As I notice you always fly different ones. Yeah, I switch between P3D and Microsoft Flight Sim, but for me, I honestly prefer Microsoft Flight Sim, but I mainly focus on the planes to fly, right? So if there's a better aircraft for me to fly in P3D, then I will switch over. So that's usually how I do it, if that makes any sense. Let's take this one. Tosna 1 Romeo, and then we will just go direct anyway. Oh, you know what, guys? You know actually what? We don't need an arrival. Honestly, we do not need an arrival. Let's take the IMCAT transition. Yeah. making it crisp and short. Zero fuel weight 194. 280, wasn't it 260 going back? Yeah, 260. Oh, interesting. So this one does not sync from SimPreview. That's why we had it wrong on the way in. That's why it was wrong earlier on. Okay. 260 legs root data load. Have you got like a favorite route or like an airport in the sim? So my favorite route of all of them would actually be Frankfurt to Palma de Mallorca. That's like my I think it's the route I've flown most often in the sim, and also the route I've flown most often in real life as well. Favorite airport? In terms of scenery quality, I think Flight Tampa is at the top of the game. Flight Tampa and Flight Beam are the two scenery developers where it's always like so immersive, so fantastic to fly into those. Right, I think we will actually spare the GSX loading part. We are loaded up already, so that should be fine. Priority taxis are so, yeah, I love it. Thanks, mate. Of course, I will not tell anyone.
Goodbye, traffic. Emirates 49 uniform from runway 30 left, vacated.
Stuttgart to Parma, yeah, Yannick, I'm not surprised. Oh, there's actually a VATSIM policy against preferring streamers? Wow. I did not know they had a specific policy for that. That's interesting. Okay, guys, what do I need to do here? I'm a bit out of focus right now. We have the winds, we have the route. We need to do a performance calculation out of 30 right. Import from aircraft, optimum import weather, calculate. So yeah, it's pretty much the same as we had over in Doha, right? Of course, that's pretty much maximum D rate. Is it actually, is 53 to like the geeks out of you? Is 53, is that the maximum D rate on the GE? We had it twice today, I believe, so maybe it is. Take off, flap 5, center of gravity, and then that's 142, 145, 151. Nice. 151, altitude 260 straight away. Flight directors, LNAV, VNAV. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's go 1000. Okay, guys, I'm pretty much ready to go back to Doha. I remember there was someone aiming to fly along. Should I still wait up a minute, or what's the status there? Klong K, welcome. Thrustmaster design, yeah, they're also quite good. They stepped up. I had some early sceneries from them for P3D. They were not really my favorites, but the newer ones are pretty good. Uh, 13 degrees over outside air temperature. Yeah, okay, I think right now we have 38 degrees. Yeah, 38 degrees. So that's 15 above. G16, holy cow, where's G? What are you flying, Emirates? G16, oh yeah, it's behind that, it's It's a long journey, wait. G... oh no, that's F-16. Wait, where's G? AD... B... F... Where's G? Holy cow. Let's see. I need to look at the charts. I don't know where G is. Next to 30 left. Okay. F A. This one? Like on the apron all the way back there? Is that you? Yes, okay, cool. Nice. How about your timing? I would be almost ready to push. That's so nice. Nice scenery here. Cool. What else? What else? What else? APU coming on. Seat belts. We need to do the pre-flight checklist. Checklist reset. I actually want all of them to reset. Normal menu, pre-flight. Okay, oxygen. Still got my window open. Flight instruments. 209, 209. Altimeters 9994. Is that still accurate? 9994 still is. That's very good. 9994. Oh, by the way, I quickly need to. Do I need to log out of VATSIM and then back in to get the new call sign? I guess I do, right? So let's try that. Yeah, of course, I need to enter it. Sorry, that was a very stupid question. 69er Hotel, connect. Okay, we're back online. 1228, so flight instruments are checked. Let's go ground operations, door management, close all. Arm all ground connections. Let's see. This is coming off. APU running. Oh, I didn't double check. That was lucky. That was very lucky. I actually forgot to check if APU was running already. But luckily it was. Parking brake is still set. By the way, we need to check out the brake temperatures. Because I actually ended up. So what do we have, like 220? What's the maximum here for the 777? I feel like 220 should be okay. Does not seem like super high temperature. But yeah, I actually ended up doing some pretty hefty manual braking there on the landing. Right, so that's that. We can release ground power, release air conditioning, remove the chocks. We need to jetway. Ah, now it's locked. Okay, maybe GSX will remove it. I don't know. Right, then hydraulics. Fuel pumps coming back online. Other hydraulics as well. That's looking good, good, good. Beacons. Prepare for pushback and departure. We have this one coming to TA Squawk 1000. Fuel pumps. Shutdown checklist. How do I?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
How do I get back in the normal checklist flow?
Dubai traffic, Air India 9463, ILS 30 left 5 miles, Dubai.
Reset normal. Okay. Okay, there we go. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. MCP is set. Takeoff speeds are inserted. CD pre-flight completed. Trim. I forgot again. Same as on the way out here.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 7 Lake Yankee, pushing back, Golf 16.
Okay, so you're pushing back. That's cool. Stabilizer trim 5.0 is set. Taxi and takeoff briefing, let's call it complete as well. Beacons are on. We can actually go out here. Yeah, we can push either way. We can take this one or also this one down here. Doesn't really matter. Dubai traffic, Qatari 69 Hotel is pushing back stand Charlie 57 Dubai traffic. Right, and then we still need to get into the failure game, but I will do that on the taxi out. Start at will, I like. Also we haven't replaced the tires now. That would have been kind of cool to test actually. But let's hope we are still fine. And now we are flying failures, so maybe they will actually burst on landing. Let's see. Okay, starting left engine first. Yeah, that's rather an unexciting view right now. There we can see it a little bit. You can't replace the tires on the ground. Wait, what? So where am I supposed to replace them? During flight? We can actually go wing light, you know, it's just for us to have a bit better visuals here. Okay, starting number 2.
Dubai traffic, Air India 9463, vacated runway 30 left at Kilo 8, Dubai.
Okay, but if they are broken, you sink into the ground, and if you replace them, they will break again immediately as they're in the ground. Wow, that's shitty.
Please set parking brakes.
I haven't tried it yet, but feels like that's a bug that PMDG should be able to figure out fairly soon. You know what I also don't quite understand? I know that doing a turnaround like this in the Phoenix with these outside air temperature will actually cause a bit of trouble on the engine startup. Now this is just like very normal engine startup. So was that to be expected, or did we actually, if it would be like super realistic, would we need, I don't know, to crank it, or would we run into a hot engine start at these conditions? That's something would be quite interesting to know. Okay, APU off, flap, Thinko, RTO, trimmer set.
Tow truck disconnected, bypass pin removed.
Flight control check.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Full left, full right, full up and full down, and rudder full left and full right. There we go. Before taxi, recall. Checked anti-air not required, flight controls check, ground equipment clear. Taxi and turn off lights. Dubai traffic, Qatari 69 Hotel is taxiing runway 30 right, Dubai traffic. Don't know the taxiway actually, but that's not. Oh, sorry. Terribly sorry, my friends from GSX. I did not know you're still there. Thanks, Travis. I appreciate that. Have a good trip. Okay, now we are good to go, I suppose. Also need to figure out the lighting a little bit. This needs to be darker. Then we can also put in some floodlights. We're still on dome light at the moment. Floodlights. Dome lights off. TNZ Flights, yo, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, okay, so that's out on Lima 1, and then it's just gonna be one long taxiway all the way down to 30 right. Oh, the displays are still super bright.
Dubai traffic, I'm at 7 Victor Yankee crossing runway 30 left.
Alright, Big Johnson, so if you're crossing right now, then you're certainly ahead of me, which is a good thing. Yeah, so Mike. I thought it was Mike, but I wasn't quite sure. So now it's going to be Mike all the way down to 30 right. Alright guys, so now let's set up for the fun bit. FS actions, where is it? Aircraft failures. All systems, random. Events per 10 hour, wow. So we're flying even less than 1 hour, so we need at least 10. So maybe like 30? Oh, that's even too high. What's the maximum we can go? Random failures. 30. Okay. Should we try? Let's try. I mean, it's just for fun, really. If it gets too crazy, we can always clear them out, of course. What I think of 4070 Super on Microsoft Flight Sim, it's good. In terms of actual FPS performance, it's really good. In terms of VRAM, I guess more would be appreciated. If you want to run ultra textures, then you need a little bit more than 12 gigs. What I think of the new sounds, no idea. To be honest, okay, before that I did not fly it a whole lot, like a couple of flights, but right now on this flight over to from...
Again at 7 Victor Yankee, lining up, runway 30 right.
On the flight over from Doha, I could not tell any difference in terms of sound, so I'm not even sure what they tweaked there. Yannick is giving a prediction, some lane failure before departure and the boring region. Nah. In that case, I would intervene. You mean like something like a sick passenger now? We're gonna have a medical emergency while still taxiing out. Swedish Fish, hey, how's it going, mate?
Dubai traffic Emirates 66 Victor, turn and base runway 30 left.
Yeah, man, student says I crashed the airport close. Love it. Look at that.
Take it off runway 30 right.
Have a good one, mate. Enjoy the flight. Looking absolutely beautiful. Look how realistic this is. Oh man, this is fantastic. 2 777s. Wow. Look how realistic it looks. They're just the aircraft sitting back there with the night lighting. I love it, man. Bye bye. Traffic sound is not that weird. Okay. Angry passenger pisses in first class. Yeah, man. Wasn't it? Ah, who was it? I think there were a couple of famous guys. I think Gerard Depardieu was one. Pissing in first class. But not too sure.
Dubai traffic Emirates 66 Victor, 10 miles final runway 30 left.
Guys, I'm in love with the sim right now. Man, I haven't flown in nighttime so long. It looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, is it ours? Can we even go further? I know that there's like 1 million entries to the runway here in Dubai. He's off. Let's take this one. Not sure if there's even another one down there. Yeah, there's actually one. I think 2 more. Mike 15? Wait. Yeah, okay, so there's 1 more. Yeah, we can take this one. That's fine. Stropes. TARA is set. Yeah, see this? I think my VRAM is maxed out once again. So even having 12 gigabytes of VRAM It's not perfect for Microsoft Flight Sim. Is there actually someone on the approach? No. Okay, I guess people know how to behave at Dubai. Dubai traffic, Qatari 69 Hotel is lining up, runway 30 right, Dubai traffic.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 66 Victoria 4 miles final runway 30 left.
Yeah, he's 30 left, okay, that's good. Wow, look at all the lights. Oh, stabilizing at 55. Okay, that I didn't actually know, so thanks for that. Checklist incomplete, fair enough. That's not a failure. That's pilot inability to operate the aircraft correctly. That is cleared. Yeah, exactly, Yannick. Back then, I don't even know. I mean, once upon a time, a 1080 was the best thing out there, and look at it now. Okay, guys, we are ready to go. Dubai traffic, Qatari 69 Hotel is departing runway 30 right, Dubai traffic. All the lights are set, every single light is on. We are bright as a Christmas tree. Clock, this time we are logging the flight time, so we get a proper pay from YouTube. And let's go. Looking for 55% right now. Around there, stable, takeoff. Wait, I'm gonna give you a bit more of those engines.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
V2.
7.5. Getting airborne.
Positive rate of climb.
We are airborne. Yes, coming up. Guys, I'm not sure what you think of this 30 FPS today, but I love it, man. I think I'm gonna stay at 30 forever. It's smooth as silk.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 66 Victoria, vacated runway 30 left.
Okay, taxi internal flights. Wow, look at the moon. Okay, this definitely looks better than daytime coming into Dubai. 10 out of 10. Actually started this turn a little bit late. Wow, look how high we are already. Oh, luckily there's no controller online. I'm flying quite shitty right now. That is eye candy. Wow, 6,000 already. Let's go autopilot. Let's go unrestricted so we can speed up a bit. Oh, there's a contact me. Never mind, let's go back to VNAV in that case. 1249 coming on at a very late hour.
One will be descending to 7,000 feet beyond the visit of Charlie arrival.
Not Express 201, the Bravo, good evening to you, sir. Expect R30 left.
Texas, ILS 30 left for Not Express 201.
Express 35 miles to westbound, descend altitude 6,000 feet, speed 230 knots.
I mean, it's approach, not quite sure why. I mean, we are leaving his control area anyway. Dubai arrivals, good evening. Qatar 69er Hotel is passing 10,000 feet.
Qatar 69er Hotel, Dubai departure, good evening to you, sir. To continue flight to flight level 150.
Flight level 150, Qatar 69er Hotel. Okay, landing lights off. Let's take a last look for logo and wing lights and then we will actually turn them off for the flight. Fantastic. Not too bad.
That's Express 201.
Express 201, go ahead.
Express 201, you did not repeat my last transmission. Descend to 6,000 feet, speed 230.
Descend 6,000 feet and please repeat direct.
Negative, speed 230.
We're going to go LACMA direct.
And speed 220 for
we're not flying any rival actually. It's going to be kind of fun. Transition. Oh, look at this jump. Holy cow. After takeoff checklist, did we complete it? No, not yet, but now it's completed. Good night, Yannick. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. George, no, I don't. I don't have it, and at the moment, I don't plan on getting it as well. Not really looks very promising from what I've seen so far.
Qatar 69 Hotel, no project at line monitor uniform 128, have set like myself.
122.8, thank you, have a good night, Qatari 69 Hotel.
You too, bye.
Okay, up to 260. Right, so now it's 1940 Zulu, we're gonna arrive 2011, so that's just 30 minutes from now, much shorter than the flight into Dubai. So, I'm anxiously waiting for the first failure to appear. But it's not that many we selected, right? So we said 30 per 10 hours, so that's 3 per hour. We are flying for approximately 40 minutes. So that's not even a whole lot. Should we give it a bit more beefier maybe? Yeah, let's hope we are not falling out of the sky. But who knows? I feel like we need one of those it's called like waiting music sounds, you know? Like in a quiz show, when you're waiting for something to happen, when you're waiting for the right answer. Let's get the forecast winds in here. Okay, double checking the arrival weather, but it should not be any different really. Yeah, 320 for Cavalcade, 35 degrees, 994. Easy peasy. How the clock works. So typically, from what I know, and once again, I'm not a real pilot, and I think it also depends on airline procedures. So different airlines might have different procedures in that regard. But when you take off, you hit the clock. So that's really sort of counting the seconds and minutes, and that's because they monitor how long they use takeoff power for. Then after takeoff you can cancel it. You can just run the timer here, and that's counting minutes and hours, and you can hold, and if you put it further to the left it's reset. See, that's for ET, elapsed time. And then here you can set the day, month and stuff like this. UTC, now it's on UTC, you can put it to manual apparently, but I'm also not quite sure how this works. Ah, that's the date. That's UTC, okay. If we turn on taxi cam lights, the aircraft looks even better at night on the ground. Taxi cam lights, where do I put them on? Is it normal taxi lights, or is there like a separate switch? Camera is not working, that's really unfortunate. But I think that's a sim limitation. Camera lights. Nice! Now I actually learned something new. I was unaware of that. Gonna try it on the ground. Alright, I was expecting this to be more exciting with the failures kicking in, but what's the highest we can go? I think 50 might even be the highest. Yeah. I'm waiting. I mean, it could be something we don't notice yet. It could be like gear failure, which we will only notice when we extend the gear. Could be a bursted tire. Could be anything, I guess. Okay, 40 miles to go to the top of descent, and then it's really very quick straight on approach. 2011. Yeah, so 23 minutes left until touchdown. Aircraft giving me failure. Service-based failures. We have those disabled. Oh, hehe. Hehehe. There is one active. But no, we're not going to look at it. We are not going to look at it. Oh man, that's surely something mean, which is unenunciated. Do you think GSX Pro is worth it? I struggle to give a fair opinion because I've been using GSX since ages. It is good. Depends a bit on the aircraft. I mean, here for the PMDG, it's not super relevant. You could do ground operations with the GSX with the PMDG itself, and you can have other pushback options. On other aircrafts like the Phoenix, it's very nicely integrated. You can actually do the complete progressive loading with the GSX, so that really has a good impact. But I would say overall, yeah, GSX is just part of the game. Okay, let's bring up some charts. Airport and parking stands as well. This one. Pinned. Okay, so for the approach, ILS 34 left. Normal 3-degree approach, minimums 229. I need to reset MCP. Oh, this scrolling really sucks, I hate it. 229. is set. Case of a missed approach or a go round straight ahead, climbing 3000 Gold C. Okay, as easy as it gets, really. Still one. I had to sneak peek, but yeah, it's still one active failure. Are you on 4K monitor? Yes, I am. I am running at 4K. I am. Oh, by the way, the stream is also at 4K, right? Sorry that I'm asking that, because I think the last stream I only did it 2K. But today, I believe I did not switch it to 2K, so it should be 4K for you guys as well. One for 40? Okay. Oh, maybe it's the maximum it will do. Maybe you need like a Streamlabs Pro account or something to go 4K. Okay, down we go. Descent checklist. Recall. Nothing on the recall. Check notes. Auto brake. I have not set. Let's go 3 this time. We don't know what will happen on the landing. But let's go flap 25. That's more realistic with this kind of weight. 141. Minimums are set, approach briefing completed. You know what, let's go 2. I felt like in Dubai it wasn't really decelerating, so let's try 2. I just want to see how it behaves. Big Johnson, what's your plan? Are you also sort of heading straight for the arrival, or are you flying any procedure? Just so that I can space it accordingly. Yeah, let's give it more lights. I like the lights, so let's switch it on, yes. Direct 3 for left high speed. Okay. Yeah, you might want to be quick, because I never know what's gonna happen to my aircraft. I might be limping in there like an idiot. .190 until 6, so yeah, nice. And 160 until 4, yes. Yeah, take your time. You don't need to hurry because of me. Descending lower. Okay, seatbelts coming on. Still only one. One failure. And I'm boiling in here. It's close to 28 degrees in my room. Right, I was really expecting something more spectacular. But let's see, we might still be in for a nice surprise there. I think I will actually record the landing. Who knows what it's worth for. Okay, 9994 is set. Yeah, that's... Guys, that's also a thing. Like the altimeter setting. Maybe it's not in here. Where do I enter the altimeter setting? Because I feel like the aircraft should... Like the VNAV path is typically supposed to factor that in. I don't even know where to put it in. Right. Keep camera lights on. They turn on auto on gear down and off auto on beacon off. I turn it on and forget about. Okay. Is it a big hit on FPS? Hopefully not. Try to cut off one engine. That's gonna be fun. Or both. They're both gonna be very fun. Hey Big Johnson, you're going for a little detour? Should I be extending my approach as well, or do something there? Small detour, okay. Okay, I guess I will follow you out a little bit, otherwise it's gonna be too close. You are turning final right now, are you? Looks like it.
Yes, turning right.
Okay, gotcha. Track required.
Emirates 7 Victor Yankee established on the ILS 34 left Doha.
So still one active failure. Maybe it's like a nothing burger. Maybe it's like a broken toilet. Okay, cabin ready. Approach checklist should be complete. Altimeters are set 9994. I think we can go direct MCAT now. It should work out. LNAV. Yeah, I'm gonna stay flight level change since we still need to slow down. Oh, there he is. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty much 10 miles ahead, that's perfect. I'm gonna slow down now. I might even need a bit track still. Just on profile, but that's a tight call. Spoilers. Spoilers. I have a spoiler failure. Okay, that's failure number 2 apparently. The other one's still unannounced.
Traffic Emirates 7 Victor Yankee. We are 11 miles DME 34 left Doha traffic up.
Perfect. 20 miles. Okay, so apparently there's some spoilers not working. Only the inner 2. Ah, it's really too dark to see it. But that's not too crazy, I would argue. Okay, flaps 1, speed check flaps 1. Okay, I'm gonna cancel that one. Checklist non-normal. Oh, there's a non-normal for spoilers not working. One or more spoilers pairs are failed. Note, roll rate may be reduced in flight. Speed brake may be reduced in flight and during landing. Okay, that's intuitive. I would argue. That's very intuitive. Okay, flap 5. Let's go on a bit of a shallower dive here. We are now below. Localizer captured straight away. This one needs to be armed, of course. Doha traffic, Qatari 69 Hotel is established on the localizer runway 34 left, 14 miles DME, Qatari 69 Hotel.
Doha traffic, Emirates 7 Victor Yankee 4 DME, 34 left, Doha traffic.
Okay, perfect, that's 10 miles in between, plenty. So what's it gonna be, guys? Something on the gear, I think would right now be the worst case. Could be nothing really, could be something we don't even care about, could be, I don't know, APU failure, will not start up or something like that. Maybe a random light not working. Wind in Doha right now is 320 at 4. Alright, that's the glide slope. Ten miles to go. Flap 15. Speed 160.
2500.
Also on this one I think I will go manual thrust, just for the fun of it. Right, gear down, flaps 20. And find approach speed 146. So flap 25, speed 146 is set. Let's make sure all the lights are on, which is the case, including the camera lights. Landing checklist is completed. Nice.
Traffic, MS7 Victor Yankee vacated 34 left.
Whoa, that was loud. Okay. Nice, hope you had a good landing, mate. Alright. Is that the disconnect? Oh, that's hard to hit, man. How do I... Wow, that's really hidden in there. Manual flight, my aircraft. Taking the throttle as well. Let's see. Wow, 60 knots of wind. Okay, so this needs to dial down quite a bit. Which means I need to keep the power up for the wind dying down. And yeah, that's the speed gone a little bit, but we're still okay. Slightly low, recovering. Okay, gear down green, so I guess it's nothing on the gear. Whatever failure it is, I would argue confidently that it's not affecting us on this landing. Other than the speed brakes, of course, but that's also not gonna affect us much.
Approaching minimums.
Right, now the wind has completely died down.
Minimums.
Continue. $100.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh. Pulled that one a little hard. Come on, get down. There we are, perfect. Reverse. Reverse normal decel. Auto brake 2. Yeah, okay. So auto brake 2 really does not have a lot of braking power, but it's doing its job. Cool. Idle forward. Manual braking. Welcome to Doha, ladies and gentlemen. That was surprisingly uneventful. I really have to say, I was expecting a lot more chaos on this one. I was expecting more chaos on this one. Never mind, it's nevertheless been a very pleasant flight. Getting our passengers here in 41 minutes. Response says, hey teacher, I just did my first VATSIM flight from Heathrow to Brussels. It wasn't as bad as I thought I would have been. Man, welcome to the club. VATSIM is awesome. I remember so well, like the first time I flew on VATSIM, I was nervous as hell. And after completing my first flight, I was so sold. Like the next days, I just did so many flights. Honestly, I've never had such an amazing time with my flight sim since doing my first VATSIM flights. Right, so I guess should we look up the failure now, whatever it is? Whatever it is, it's nothing crazy. So where's that cam taxi lines? Where is it even? I don't even know where it is. Wait, can we see it? Does it make a difference? Ah. Landing gear. What main landing gear? Oh, this one, I guess. Oh, yeah, okay. Get it. Where's it coming from? No, that's wing light. Wait. This one. Ah, okay. This guy right there. I guess. No, you're saying main. Okay. I don't know. Let's figure it out at the stand. Speaking of which, where are we gonna taxi? In here, maybe? I think we can enter back there. What's the touchdown rate we got? 112. I take that. I take that for sure. I take that. So what's the failures? So spoilers, we know. Left ASCP controller. The pneumatic. Pff, whatever that is, man. I got no idea. Wow, look at those funny light poles. Sweet. Okay, so there's something on the pneumatics. Yeah, so still, I was expecting more trouble. Anyone interested to see the landing replay? I have it recorded so we could check it out from the exterior view. Charlie 6, I will do. Charlie 6. I still need to swing over to Whiskey 1, I'm still on Whiskey 2. Okay, so Delta 3, then it's Charlie 1086 is back there. Okay, got it. Nice look at those 777s, beautiful. Oh, really? I'm showing up as Qatar One World? Interesting. Interesting. Man, I'm in love with these colorful light poles. Right, so now turn off lights and taxi lights. Now we can figure out, see, that's the one. That's the taxi light. And back here as well. I guess, or is that still wing light? Where are we? Still need to go further. Ah, okay, so there's a taxi light up here, which makes sense because there's a main gear camera and a front gear camera. So that's the taxi light. And then it's down here, I'm just not sure where it's coming from. Like where's the light source? That's what I don't get. Alright guys, so we're gonna park it up. I'm actually considering to leave everything running and to actually load into the replay. I kind of fancy seeing this nighttime replay of the landing, and then we will spare all the GSX action. Right, there we go. Parking brake. Nice. Oh, the other 777 pushing back. Cool, cool, cool. From the flap next to the jettison pump. Ah, yeah, man. I see it now. What a tiny little light bulb. Interesting, cool. So yeah, I really learned something in that regard. Okay guys, let's see. We leave everything running. I just need to make sure, because sometimes shit, where's that assistance? Sometimes when doing the replay, yeah, crash damage needs to be disabled, because sometimes when doing the replay it actually crashes, which is super annoying.
Doha traffic Emirates 64 Delta, celebration start, stand Charlie 10.
Okay, of course we need to disconnect from VATSIM doing the stuff. Let's go flap 25. Like we had on landing. So replay. Watch out! Don't get scared now. Pause replay. Right, now you can see how I usually do it. So
Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps.
We set up something like this. Go to the exterior view. Just excellent needed. We go to camera, drone lock mode. Now let's take this direction. Put ourselves on the grass. Zoom in a good bit. Make the focus a bit nicer. Like that. Back to lock mode. Maybe zooming out a touch. Right, let's see it. Just not sure if all the flaps and spoilers and everything activates right now, but it should be nice nevertheless. Yeah, I'd call that pretty nice. Yeah, flaps are not fully out, but it's just a replay thing. I'd call that pretty nice. I want to see it again. Let's actually see if we can. Yeah, flaps are set. Oh, flaps are 25. Okay, nice. Alright guys, so while we enjoy this last replay, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in into today's live stream. Finally having PMDG 777 on the live stream, that's pretty exciting. Also finding a nice route to operate it short haul. There are surprisingly many short hauls where this aircraft operates. We can do more of that stuff if you like. And big shout out to Big Johnson, of course, for flying along. Very much appreciated. Hope you had a good flight, mate. And yeah, as I've mentioned, next time or next Saturday, you're gonna have the Cathay Pacific 777 flying from Hong Kong to Los Angeles, and after that, still unsure. We will see. We will find ourselves some nice flight to do. Nice. Although I really pulled it a little bit hard on the flare, but the touchdown turned out to be very, very good. Sweet. Alright folks, cheers everyone. I wish you a good night, good remaining weekend, and then hopefully nice kickoff into the week on Monday. And yeah, see you next Saturday. Take care everyone, and bye bye.